Very busy when the season ends. I think the next day we got together, myself and Rustin, with Coach Gregg, and to have similar conversations on what went well as a defense and obviously what didn't go so well, and what we were going to do about it, and to hear his plan on both sides of the ball, which took a lot of time to talk about what happened, why it happened, from the things we did well, like we were in the top 10 in sacks and we did top 10 in interceptions, but why we giving up all the points and why we struggled in the red zone. And so we had those kind of conversations and talked about scheme and talked about philosophy and personnel and coaching staff. And it was a long discussion. It was a good one, I thought. I think you need to have those honest discussions. You probably should have more of them. When the meeting ended for me, it was basically told Jerry we need some time to think of what was the best thing, how to best get some time to get away from it, get some separation, think about what's the best way to go forward. Do we need to besides the changes, do we need to make changes to the staff, the defensive staff, by upgrading it? Do we need to blow the thing up and start over? We need to kind of digest what we talked about. I told him to do the same, and we'd get together, in a week or so, and that's what we did. And during that time, for me, again, it's like it is on offense, like other teams are doing. You're trying to think of what your possibilities are. It's easy to say, hey, we should be doing this, doing that. And like I said, we're never going to let someone go or make changes unless it makes sense, so we feel we have someone that's going to definitely make it better. Again, the urgency is that we can't take a step back. We can't afford that in any phase, offense, defense, special teams. So the thinking is we got to come out guns a-blazing, ready to play some football in September. And no one's going to hear about, I hired a new coaching staff. They're not going to hear that, okay? So the thinking is that. So I looked at all the different availability, possibilities of people that maybe can make a difference. Maybe was there something out there that was better than what we had? Who was available, who wasn't? You do all your research. And for me, again, obviously it came to me that I thought the best way to do it was to improve the staff we had. I called Jerry. I said, listen, why don't we get together? We met in my office, and we had a nice, honest talk again about being on the same page of the things we felt needed to be changed on. Maybe it was some philosophy stuff, maybe it was some the coaching staff stuff, just a lot of topics I thought we were on the same wavelength. And a lot of this is on me. I'm sitting here talking about adjusting coaches, but I got to do a better job also. This all starts with me. I need to coach my coaches better too, meaning my coordinators. And that's what, again, when I'm speaking with Jerry and I'm saying stuff need to be adjusted, well, that's me too. I need to be on top of this also and trying to adjust this as we go through this. So I thought we had some good ideas on what to do. We talked about how we can improve the staff. Last year on defense, we brought in 2 defensive back coaches, Steve Brown and Brett Maxey. We brought in Keith Millard. So we made 3 changes last year. And as a coach seeing it, it takes a while for coaches to gel, to come together. And again, I never said in a press conference before, I don't sit here and make excuses for, hey, we got new coaches, we're doing this, we're adjusting. Hey, I'm the one who made the decision to make those coaches changes. I think they were good coaching changes. So the thinking was, what else needs to be done to the staff? And I think that the obvious answer here is we made a change at linebacker, moved Chet Parlavecchio to the linebacker spot. We think, again, the reasoning behind that, again, we think he's a great fit. And again, a lot of stuff about bringing coaches, it's not just about the players who are going to coach. I think he's great for Coach Gregg. I think he's great in that room to challenge Jerry in ways that he needs to be challenged, or to